Hello everyone and welcome to Merch by Amazon Public School. If you're here, you're probably joined the Facebook group, and this is my attempt to give back to the community. I have picked up a lot from many members who were kind enough to share their merch journey and share their knowledge and tips and tricks with us. I have been on a platform long enough to say that I'm seasoned enough to be able to give back, and here is my attempt to do so. I would like to kick this series of videos talking about Merch by Amazon by talking about a subject that seems to affect everyone that's starting new on Amazon. Okay, I got accepted, now what? It seems like the general consensus is that people think, okay, I'm gonna make a t-shirt like I saw someone wear it. I'm gonna make a t-shirt like I saw in the store. I'm gonna put this funny quote on the t-shirt. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and then they get hit by the reality. You have to know what the market wants. You have to be able to do research and understand from others. You have to know what sells, what doesn't sell. You have to know your target audience, and you have to have some design skills or be able to outsource. And every step comes with some sticks that are gonna try to go in your wheel and block your way. Like, even if you try to design to outsource, you will find that it's not easy to find the right designer right off the bat, and then you will have to spend some money and lose some money and waste some money with a bunch of different designers before you find someone that sticks. And then once you find that person, then you're gonna find out that you have to make sure you can keep the designer, if he's a keeper, if he's a winner, and that way you can guys both grow your Merch by Amazon account together. But that is not my favorite take on how to handle your merch business. I would say even if you have to start using designers in the beginning because you don't know Photoshop or Illustrator or any other designing softwares, and you don't have any design skills, I would say that you can learn. Give it some time. Go on YouTube, take Udemy classes, take courses, and try to figure out how you can start designing yourself. I'm not gonna expect that you will start making some complicated designs right off the bat, but I would say that you at least start with some figure out how you can make some good text designs. I understand typography is not a given, but at least it's a lot easier than trying to do illustrations or other forms of design when you're just starting. Now, when you're just starting, or if you're in tier 10, 25, or 100, what I would recommend is that you start doing strictly trends. Stay away from the evergreens. If you want to tier up, you want to do trends. You want to figure out what trends are coming. So, number one is trends. Number two is your timing. I'll tell you, if you're just starting, don't count on making money today or tomorrow or next month, because it's not gonna happen. If it happens, you're just gonna get lucky with a couple of shirts, but you're gonna spend a long time in tier 10, 25, and 100. If you want to fly through the tiers, you're gonna sacrifice a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. You're going to find trends that are coming, but that are at least 2-3 months away. So like at this moment, like, I would stay away from Earth Day. It's too close. I would stay away from Autism Awareness Month. It's April. We're already March 24th. Even Cinco de Mayo is not that far away. So, but I would say it's okay. Cinco de Mayo is so big that you might get some sales. So what I would do is that you would go and do some research and start designing for Cinco de Mayo if you're starting now. If not, start designing for Father's Day. So if I would start designing for Cinco de Mayo, what I would do, what I would start my research, like I always do, I would start it with Amazon. If you have Merch Informer, that is a great tool. I would say use it. It will help you, and it will really save you a lot of times when you're doing research. But you have to learn how to use it wisely. Neil has a lot of videos that will show you how you can maximize the use of his tool, and I think that's a great tool. So I would recommend you go and try that. I'm not affiliated with Merch Informer in any way, but credit is given when where credit is due. So I'll do that. I would say after you when you start doing research. So let's look. Let's pretend we're looking at a Cinco de Mayo research page. What I would do is I would look at the designs that are selling, and at this moment they wouldn't be at 5K or 3K or 10K BSR, because Cinco de Mayo is still a month and a half almost away. But what I would do is I would look at the designs that are selling. I'm not looking to copy anyone, and I tell you again, guys, don't copy anyone. Don't copy anyone. You're just putting your account at risk, and the people might issue takedowns against you, and that's really gonna be a bad strike against your account. Your account is very valuable, and you want to make sure you have it forever, not for a long time. You want to have that account forever, because if you treat it properly, that account will be paying your car payment, your mortgage, taking you on vacations, and will allow you to stay home and work from home in the comfort of your house, while spending time with your family and watch your kids grow, rather than selling your life by the hour to someone so you can get a paycheck at the end of the week. I would, so what I said, I would look at the designs that are selling, and I just ask myself, what are people interested in? So this design, when I look at it, the only thing that tells me is that people will associate avocado with Cinco de Mayo. And this concept with the cat and avocado is like a little cross niche between the cat niche and the Spanish or Cinco de Mayo or Mexican niche. So people will find that funny. This is like a text design with like few clip arts. So chip dipping and margarita sipping. So people find this to be funny. I'm pretty sure this design is a variation of a design that was already existing. So I'm pretty sure this is a new design. They put it at a minimum at cost, and they're backing it with the sponsored ads to try to get it going. This is a good way to get a shirt going. But I'm pretty sure for them to rank for just this plain phrase, Cinco de Mayo. By the way, I'm adding Orca just so I can limit my results to the Merch by Amazon results only. I said for them to rank for Cinco de Mayo, it's not easy. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of competition on these keywords. So this person must be losing a whole bunch of money right now. But if this goes well for them, they'll be making that money back and more at the end. Don't do this if you don't have money to support such a campaign. So when you look at the designs, you will see that there is a big variation of designs between designs that are just like clip art and some text using some fonts and stuff, and there are designs that are like really illustrations, like even the text on this design was illustrated. So it's really depends on what type of designer you are, or what type of designer you're willing to hire, and how much money you're willing to spend if you do hire someone. And then there is another approach that I like, is once you figure out what people like. So you figure, okay, they like tacos, they like nachos, they like sombreros, they like unicorns, they like... So you figure, okay, what can I do with that will be my own idea, and I will put up a design that the customer is not going to find somebody else selling the same design. So I'm gonna stand out. So, and what I meant by that is, let's say, when you look, for example, at this niche, you will see that unicorn sells with everything. Unicorn sells with everything. This is funny. This is like literally when people used to say, for people that like ketchup, they say I put ketchup on my ketchup, or I put hot sauce on my hot sauce, because they put hot sauce on everything. Now, people wear unicorns and everything. So this is just somebody that's trying to bank on the fact that people like unicorns. So I'm pretty sure they have a unicorn for 4th of July. They have a unicorn for every holiday. So but we want to see how many people are doing this. And this is something like really I don't like, because everybody seems to just follow what's selling and keep going after the same thing. Okay, so let's look at the designs that that have this illustration of a dabbing unicorn. So there are like 3 elements there. There's unicorn, which is hot. There is the dabbing, which is hot, and there is Cinco de Mayo, which is supposed to be hot. So you can see that there is a whole bunch of designs that are using the dabbing, like even a unicorn dressed as a piñata. And so first thing I would do when I want to go to some niche, I would look at the designs that are in niche and I would ask myself, can I make a design that is better than what I see on the front page? And I really have to, I shouldn't pat myself in the back. I should be like really honest with myself. Can I make something better than this? If I cannot make a design better than the designs that are on the front page, then what I would do is I would just step away from that niche, or from that phrase, or from that unicorn deal with Cinco de Mayo, and I would move on to something else. You don't have to use illustrations to like really stand out, but what you can do is you can use clip art and some funny quotes. You can come up with your own quotes. Like I said, if you can't come up with your own quotes, you can always ask your dad, your mom, your grandpa, Uncle Joe, if it's funny. Hey, Uncle Joe, what's funny? Give me a funny quote that I can use related to Cinco de Mayo and drinking, or Cinco de Mayo and salsa and chips, or tacos, or and get that quote, and before you use it, even ask the opinion of other people if they think it's funny and it's worth investing in, especially if you're going to use a designer to make a t-shirt around that quote. So I said, if you don't have any design skills and you're just starting, what I would do is I would do this. I would go to Amazon and I would search for a funny quote Cinco de Mayo shirt, and I would add Orca at the end of the search. That will allow me to see the merch by Amazon shirts only. So if you see, these people getting sales with just text, okay, are in 1,500,000 BSR right now. They're going to be in 100K and sub 100K once Cinco de Mayo is close. So you can do something like this, you can do something like that. I would say don't use the same phrase. It's annoying for the Amazon customer. It's not fun to have 17 pages of the same phrase, just using different fonts and different colors and different layouts, trying to be a little different. It's annoying. It's not fun for the customer, and it's not good for you. Take advantage of the fact that everyone is copying each other. Come up with something new and you will sell it. And you'll be somebody copies your success, but at least you're to the market. Many things you can do with just text, and text is easy to scale. So on the low tiers, I would recommend that you design. You put up your best effort. You have 10 slots, so you want to make sure you treat them diamond. Like put on your best stuff you can. If you have a little money to invest in the design, I would say go ahead and do it, but be very picky who you choose to make your designs. If you're a designer, make sure you make some really good designs to help yourself get a best chance to get out of the first tier. I would say in the first and the second tier, I would say, I hate to say this, but I'd say just don't even try to get any profit, just try to tier up. After that, on tier 100, I would say start getting a little paid for your work, and then after that, so on tier 500 to 1000, I would do 80% trends and 20% evergreens. 2000 to 4000, then I would start switching 50% trends and 50% evergreens. And then once you're 6000 and up, then I would say you should start doing 20% trends and 80% evergreen. I hope this video helps you. Please subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you in another one. Thank you.